Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Usually, sea shoreline recedes over days or months or sometimes once in hundreds of years. This can reveal astonishing things that had been buried under the sea. That's what happened last month. The shoreline at Mahabalipuram off the shore temple receded by a few meters. There were many people on the beach at that time and they were surprised and excited because after the sea had receded, there were pillars and stones emerging from the receded shoreline. Someone took a video and that video went viral. After analyzing the video, archaeologists believe that those could be remains of structures built before Pallavas ruled. Did you know that the thousands of years ago, the shores of Mahabalipuram was a busy seaport town? There are facts that can be seen, then there are facts that can be derived. If these ruins were of pre-Pallava period, we must know well about Pallavas, so that we may know the greatness of something that existed even before Pallavas. The Pallava dynasty flourished between early 400 AD to 900 AD. The Pallavas were the emperors of Dravidian country and was a Tamil Dynasty. During their rule, there was extensive trade within South India to various South Asian countries. Mamallapuram, that is Mahabalipuram, was an integral part of Silk Route for China and Spice Route for the Tamil Nadu. This Tamil and Chinese relationship is more than 2000 years old. They had limited colonization in Southeast Asia, but with respect for today's Sri Lankan Tamilians and Tamil culture, these existed in Sri Lanka much earlier. The Pallavas had inherited rather than initiated Tamil interference with Ceylon. Ceylon is now called as Sri Lanka. The Pallavas supported Buddhism and Jainism. The Chinese monk Xuanzang, who visited Kanchipuram during the reign of Narasimhavarman I, reported that there were 100 Buddhist monasteries. The Pallavas sent ambassadors to China not just to improve their trade ties, but to spread the ideals of Gautama Buddha and Buddhism.
Pallava king Bodhi Dharma is the one who was actively involved in spreading Buddhism to China. He is very much revered and respected in China for his contributions in introducing Zen Buddhism to the Chinese nation. Now do you understand why Chinese President Xi Jinping specifically chose to meet Indian PM in Mahabalipuram? Mahendravarman I, who ruled from 680 to 630 AD, contributed to the greatness of the Pallava dynasty. Some of the most ornate monuments at Mamallapuram, especially those dedicated to the Hindu god Shiva, were constructed under his rule. He was born a Jain. Then Mahendravarman I converted to Shaivism. He was a great patron of art and architecture and is known for introducing a new style to Dravidian architecture. A famous French art historian referred that new style to as Mahendra style. Mahendravarman also wrote drama plays, including Mattavilsa Prahsana. It was written in 620 AD. It can be translated as the delight of the drunkards. It is a particular literary style based on a farce in Sanskrit. It denigrates, that is, it criticizes badly and unfairly about Buddhism. They supported music, painting, and literature and valued art very much. Their greatest achievement are intricate architectural buildings, that is, building temples. They built the shore temple at Mahabalipuram. A team from National Institute of Oceanography conducted underwater explorations of shore temple. They have discovered ruins from the 1st century suggesting that they belong to pre-Pallava period. One of the samples collected from a site north of shore temple dated the submergence to 1st century. That is about 1900 years ago. Researchers have said that the remains could be a religious complexes or temples. They have also said that there was no other evidence to suggest that these were residential complexes. The remains of the structures submerged in the 1st century were found about 500 meters north of the reefs and less than a kilometer from the shore temple. The other sites bore similarities with the shore temple, including construction pattern, use of raw material. There was no binding material and the stones were interlocked with each other. The other sites had a 6 meters long wall at intertidal zone and a structure which appeared to be a humpy bull. The bull may be Nandi that is usually present in temples dedicated to Lord Shiva.
Usually, when estimating, it is considered that the erosion rate of 0.55 meter per year. So the shoreline 1500 years ago must have been about 800 meters inside the sea of present coastline. So researchers are saying that the structures now submerged under water must have been on land 1500 years ago. Also, the researchers said originally the ancient temple complex may have been built 1 to 2 meters above sea level. But some extreme events could have led the sea to extend its line into the land and had submerged many precious and marvelous architectural monuments. However, the existing shore temple has already been protected by the boulder alignment along the coast of Mahabalipuram. So there may not be a risk in the near future. That's what the researchers had said. A former archaeologist for Archaeological Survey of India said that ASI had mapped the area of Mahabalipuram coast in the early 2000s. They had found stone structures 50 meters into the sea. They say those structures could have existed in 1600 AD to 1700 AD. He also said that we excavated a temple belonging to the 300 AD in Salavankupam, which is about 1 kilometer from the shore temple. It had collapsed due to the tidal waves around 400 AD. It was then rebuilt by Pallavas later. Then again it collapsed. Then the Cholas rebuilt it. Based on these evidences, he says that there is no doubt there was pre-Pallava period occupation, trade and structure. Just imagine this. Tamil Nadu has had ancient roots more than 2000 years old. They must have traded extensively with many countries of Southeast Asia more than 2500 years ago. Tamil culture must have been advanced even 2500 years ago. Let us be proud of our heritage. Let us be proud of our unique culture. We can authoritatively say that advanced Tamil culture existed even 2500 years ago. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Please like, comment, subscribe and share it widely among your friends. Thanks once again. Take care. Bye bye.